Hello and welcome back to Let's Play MegaMan X5. I'm Shady Productions, and in the last episode, we met up with Dynamo, and we had a little encounter with him, and we also defeated Duff McWhalen, or whatever the fuck his name is. So now we're gonna take on this guy whose name I do not remember, and we're actually gonna use Zero again, because I'm not gonna be using him that much later on. I might even lose him, so whatever, we'll find out. Squid Adler, whatever the hell an Adler is. I'm guessing it's... I don't even know. I don't know why squid comes first. Anyway, this part is fucking annoying because you have to collect all these little spear things if you want the X upgrade, which I'm probably not going to get my first try, so we'll have to see about that. Nope, did not get it. This is probably the most tedious like X upgrade in any of the X games off the top of my head. It's just so annoying. You don't have to get those orb things, but if you want the X upgrade, which I obviously want, then you're gonna have to get them all. And I got it! Thank you. And it's gonna, your bike is just gonna explode and destroy that path, but if you see that door, and Ailey will actually point this out, blah blah blah. Yeah, that door, it kind of corresponds with those energy orbs we've been picking up, so we just fire them all out at it, and if we got them all, it will destroy the door. And I don't know how Zero is able to use his Z-Buster, yeah, I don't know, whatever. We're gonna get the head upgrade for X's Falcon armor. There are actually 2 armors in this game, so there's an upgrade in each level, actually. That's pretty interesting. So there are actually 2 armors in this game. But none of them are for Zero, unfortunately. But we will pick up something pretty interesting for Zero later on, which is just amazing. Yep, it's a lab. Shut the fuck up, Aelia. Oh my god, I'm just gonna explode one day at Aelia, and it's gonna be great. Okay, well, she actually does have decent advice for us. I'm gonna use this amazing ability for Zero. What other abilities do we have? The Sea Sword, the F Splasher, which is basically your air dash upgrade, which is pretty cool. And I think you could actually double jump also. I think you get that in addition to this cool spinny slash thing from Grizzly Slash. So that's pretty cool. I always love Zero's double jump. It is quite useful. All the abilities we have for Zero right now are pretty much useful, because I think this makes you invincible as you air dash. Now it gets a little more complicated. You gotta slash both these things, and the thing with these things is, sound like an idiot, if you hit one and then you go to hit the other one and you leave the other one alone for too long, it'll come back out and the door will open, like what almost just happened. And yeah, I think I'm actually gonna kill myself. Because if I die, I'll start this segment over again. I don't feel like doing that. This is bullshit. This level is taking a bit too long. Because the only problem is I keep getting hit by that electric fence thing. Fucking annoying. But yeah, the reason I killed myself was because this is like a halfway point in the level. Not a halfway point, but like 3/4 point or something. And I was low on health, and I was just gonna die after getting through some annoying puzzles. And then I'd have to start back here anyway. So might as well just kill myself, get it over with, go through there. And you can air dash with your invincibility thing through those electric fences, which I thought was pretty cool and pretty nifty to know. But yeah, I'm noticing definitely some differences now that this is extreme mode that I really am not too fond of. I want to hopefully turn off extreme mode at my nearest convenience, but so far this has all been done in one sitting, so I don't know. I'm hoping I decide to stop recording soon, so when I start up the game in my next recording session, I could remember to turn off extreme mode, because I'm too lazy to just reset the game and turn it off that way. But then again, if I don't, I get things like this, where I basically just have to get hit and dash through. That over there is a heart tank, but without one of X's armors, we cannot get the heart tank, so we're just gonna have to do this. And this is the final little puzzle before the boss. So yeah. I guess I hit the purple one an extra time or something, or maybe it was slightly shorter. Either way, not too hard. And the boss. Can we beat him? Do we have 7 lives? That seems kind of ridiculous. I don't remember picking up that many 1-ups. Yeah, I died against Squid Adler. I don't know. what your name is, but I did have 7 lives. That was why I really killed myself. I needed to confirm that I had 7 lives. So now we're going to face Squid Adler, who is weak to that invincible air dash thing that we got from Duff McWhalen, I think his name is. So just kind of air dash into him, preferably without taking damage. That is always a great way to air dash into somebody, which I haven't been doing too successfully thus far, considering he kind of assaults you after you dash into him. But I don't know. Oh, and there's always the electric floor thing. That is somewhat of a pain. Oh, and that too. You'd think an invincible dash would help me beat him quicker, but without taking too much damage. But I actually almost died against him again. But this is extreme mode, so it's okay. It's all okay. It's extreme mode. I'm excused. Alright, we're gonna pick weapons and life plus whatever. Alright. Ailey is just gonna talk to us about Squid Adler, who we really don't care about because he's dead. And X and Zero really don't give a fuck who they kill. Don't be fooled. And we're gonna move right on to Izzy Glow. And I'm gonna fight him with X. So let's go. Let's do it. I've been able to get like any of the heart tanks though. You gotta do a lot of backtracking in this game. But I don't know, even with all the backtracking that you have to do to get all the stuff, 16 hours is still plenty of time. Okay, so we're gonna break into this bastard's laboratory. If we go down here, there's a bunch of shit we could pick up, but the whole death thing is kind of a turnoff because there's a giant floor of spikes below us. So without a special armor, again, we're not really gonna be able to get that heart tank. So, fuck, you know, just fuck. But luckily, it's early on in the stage, so it's not too tough. I hate when upgrades you have to backtrack to get are at the end of a stage. It's just like, nah. Like that one in Duff McWhalen stage. Both of them in Duff McWhalen stage. Because no one wants to play through that stage 3 times. And, oh, there's also that. If you want to get that, you have to come back with Burn Dynarex's weapon. Okay, well, way to turn around, thanks. I totally could have dodged that. You should proceed by stepping on the platforms. Well, okay, Alia, we will do just that. But you don't want to be standing up when one of those things goes close to the ceiling. You want to duck, because otherwise X is going to take a shitload of damage, and that's not good. But luckily he doesn't get crushed and just instantly die, like he normally would in most other games in which you get crushed. But I will not name any games because, I don't know, there aren't any real prime examples. I don't know why I'm thinking of Kirby 64, because I'm sure there are plenty of way more infamous examples than Kirby 64. But I'm just thinking of that one factory level, with all those, with that one segment where they're specifically trying to crush you, and you have to kind of get through those falling crusher things without getting crushed, of course. No, and there's always that lovely music in the background. But enough of that, we're going to move on, and I can't help but feel that this took a little inspiration from, what's his name? What is his name? Split Mushroom stage in the previous game. I don't know, the whole stair looping background thing. I don't know, that just kind of reminds me of that stage. And if you'll notice that Sigma virus thing that I ran into before, if you get hit by too many of them, you'll eventually start to lose health. Unless you're Zero, I don't know, it has the complete opposite effect, which we'll get into a bit later. It's a major plot point, actually, but we'll worry about that later. Just if you're X, avoid them, even though you'll very rarely bump into enough of them for it to actually be a threat. And if you're Zero, just, you know, go ahead and grab them. But the key to this boss is basically to just, you know, it's a pretty key life lesson. Just, you know, destroy the black one and take his spot and you're safe. So, And he has another one of those giant-ass health bars. But, you know, he's like that other mini-boss we faced, I think. It was a mini-boss, yeah. He'll go down pretty quickly, despite his massive health bar, and you have to hit them from the front. I just learned an important lesson. You never hit something that's black from the behind, because you're not going to succeed. You're going to get raped. So, moving on. Next part of the stage. Third part? Okay. Yeah, that's the thing with this game. X4, every stage pretty much just had a definitive first and second part, whereas this game, it's not so clean cut. This is part 1, this is part 2. In between, you're gonna, like, the environment's gonna change, and you're gonna get, like, your health restored and such. It's not as clean cut as X4 is. But we're gonna get out our C shots. Ew. And we're gonna destroy this thing, because these things are actually weak to C-shot, if you'll... Oh, I just have to do that. I'm an idiot. Alright. And once you destroy that, you can get this next upgrade, which is for the arms, which will allow you to fire charge shots that can go through walls, even though I think your charge shots could always go through walls until this game, actually. Because I remember in X4, I think I fired a charge shot that went through a wall, I remember. But maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. That is also a very likely a possibility. There's another one of those virus things, but again, I wouldn't worry about it. And we're just gonna do some more climbing, then I think that's it for this stage. So hurrah! Sorry about that. Had a little distraction. Moving on. You can actually destroy all these things like I destroyed that other one with the C-shot, but that's honestly going to be a bit more trouble than it's worth. I would just keep scaling this area, and whenever there's one directly above you, it's not even going to drop one of them directly on top of you. In fact, you have to try to actually get hit, I would think. So it's not even worth destroying them with the C-shot, to be honest. And now we're going to take out our Tri-Thunder ability, and we're going to face off against Izzy Glow, who is quite easy. Ching, sparkle, sparkle. What a graceful entrance! This laboratory is so badly infected by the virus, there's no other way for me to enter. You hunters always do that. My work is not for maverick hunters. I've never trusted your approach. Therefore, I won't cooperate with you. Doctor, I don't have time to argue with you. Please understand. My body has already been infected, too. I realize I may have been wrong, but it's too late to change now. I've made up my mind. Now, let me rest in peace. So, kill you? I mean, that's a great idea. I will kill you. With Tri-Thunder, which is... this actually reminds me of another weapon, or two, or maybe 3, from past MegaMan games. Not even X games, but I think there was like a MegaMan game where there was a similar ability. I think it was like actually 9 or somewhere around there. Might have been 10. I think it might have been 9. I don't remember. No, actually, it was, wasn't it, what was it? The original, actually. Wasn't there a weapon similar to this, I think? I think there was. Because I recently played through the original, and I remember spamming it on the Wily stage. For that whole failed Mega Man stream thing. Where no one wanted to play Mega Man. But, this is a pretty convenient weapon to use against Izzy Glow, because he's pretty much everywhere. So you want an attack that's also going to be everywhere, even though sometimes that's just not enough. And he's not dead yet? Well, fuck. Now he is. So Izzy Glow got his wish. We sent him straight to hell. And in a timely manner, too. So, yeah, I'm gonna try not to bombard you with, like, 20-minute episodes. So, especially with Galaxy, which may or may not be coming out at this point in time, depending on how much of a fucking faggot Paper Mario guy is. So, yeah. Even though that's only gonna come out, like, every 3 days or so. But, yeah, we got another life up. I am Shadow Productions. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.